Well, would you look at that? A fifth eBay executive pleads guilty to gang stalking. Imagine that. Have you listened to my YouTube videos for the last 3 years and heard me talk about how eBay harasses and antagonizes me every single day? I've got fake sales. I've got gaslighting customer service representatives on the phone, ridiculous returns, just not, things that you wouldn't even believe if I told you how they operate. Now, the fifth eBay executive has pled guilty to organized stalking and harassment. And I know a lot of you say back the blue and you like to use just general statements like that, but things aren't always just black and white like you'd like them to be. Because this guy is a former police captain, not a sergeant, not a lieutenant, a captain. Here's the article. Fifth former eBay employee pleads guilty in harassment scheme. Boston Associated Press, a former supervisor of security operations for eBay Incorporated's European and Asian offices, pleaded guilty Tuesday to his role in a cyberstalking campaign that included having live spiders and other disturbing deliveries sent to a Massachusetts couple who published an online newsletter critical of the online auction site. So these folks published a newsletter. They observed their First Amendment right to speak freely. And this company decided to try to ruin their life. Philip Kook, I don't know if that's how you say his last name, but I'm going to call him Kook. Philip Kook, 55, of San Jose, California, a former police captain, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit cyberstalking and conspiracy to tamper with witnesses. According to a statement from federal prosecutors in Boston, he is scheduled to be sentenced on February 24th. Each charge carries a maximum of 5 years in prison. It doesn't say how many charges he has. Hopefully about 100. His attorney declined to comment when reached by the Associated Press. He is the fifth former eBay employee out of 7 charged in the case to plead guilty. This harassment campaign targeting the Natick couple started in August of 2019 and included 3 distinct parts, prosecutors said. One part included disturbing deliveries to the couple's home, including a preserved fetal pig and a book on surviving the loss of a spouse. The second phase included private Twitter messages and public tweets criticizing the newsletter's content, the posting of their home address, and threats to visit the victims, authorities said. The third phase involved surveillance, which the victims spotted and reported to local police, who started the investigation, prosecutors said. The defendants then allegedly tried to stymie that investigation, including deleting digital evidence, prosecutors said. The victims were targeted after their newsletter published an article about a lawsuit filed by eBay that accused Amazon of poaching its sellers, investigators said. San Jose, California-based eBay fired the employees. Well, they've got quite a few to go. Gang stalking isn't real, Mike. Organized stalking and harassment doesn't happen. Anybody who thinks somebody's following them or trying to impede their life and manipulate their life to destroy it is just delusional and schizophrenic. Right? Well, according to these people that are pleading guilty for exactly that, I'd say that's most likely wrong. Wouldn't you? Is it a conspiracy theory anymore that people are targeted and set up for destruction? Now, this is just an online e-commerce corporation, one that's worth about $35 billion. But that being said, this is just one corporation. Now, if a corporation will do this to a couple for writing a newsletter, what would deep state, corrupt government officials do to a journalist uncovering corruption, a whistleblower, etc.? Think of that. Think of what happened to General Flynn. Think of what happened to several of these people that were put under FISA surveillance illegally. That's coming out in mainstream news. Well, mainstream news, some of it. Now, just imagine if they could profit off of these compartmentalized groups that stalk and harass targeted individuals. Do you think they would try to grow that business? Keep watching what's going on. See more of these arrests happening. Well, there will be more of them. Watch. There will be more of these arrests happening. And day after day, week after week, month after month, what I've been saying for 3 years will be proven beyond the shadow of a doubt. Every single word of it. Everybody have a great day.